Alright guys, today we are unboxing the QNAP TS-219 Pro 2. It's a little mini file server. A lot of people here come in and purchase it for kind of more of a home server slash storing more than just movies and pictures and making sure that it has the right protection behind it. It's a lot better than just getting a single external hard drive. We usually recommend it to businesses that want to make sure that their data is backed up, that their PCs are backed up, that no matter what, they're getting more protection than they would with a single device. It's pretty tiny. They make it 1 bays, 2 bays, 8 bays. I've seen it as high as 16 bays for the super industrial one. This one here is one that most customers go for. It just has 2 hard drives in here. They are in there right now. I don't really want to pull them out, but it's an easy accessible. You just open them up like this. This is SOHO, which means small office, home office. Basically no front display on this one. However, there is a newer model, which is the 259 Pro 2, which does actually have the front display, which would display the IP address of it and some other information on there. Basically, with these machines, they have a simple setup on the back. You got the Ethernet, you got 2 USB 3.0, eSATA for quick access, and then just a simple power jack. It runs around 40 watts, nothing much. It just needs enough to run the power supply and the hard drives inside of there. It runs off a simple Linux operating system, and it has pretty much anything you could really ask for on it. Just on the back itself, it explains that it has a multimedia station, so you can stream media directly from it. You can hook up multiple printers to it. On the back, you've seen that it supports the 2 USB 3.0. It also has a USB port in the front. It also supports 2 surveillance systems. You can actually have IP cameras directly connected to it. It supports an FTP server, iTunes server. It does universal plug and play for PS3 and Xbox 360s, so it will actually decode your videos for your Xbox and your PS3s. It does QMobile, which basically syncs you directly to your Androids or iPhones devices for basically streaming media and accessing your files remotely. You can actually get specific software for it, which a lot of people out there, they make special applications which are kind of cool. You can make like little applications for Minecraft. You can make applications for Mumble, like just different communication devices for the internet. It also, one cool thing with the QNAP is after your information is in here, and this one specifically, it supports RAID 0 and RAID 1. RAID 0 would be both drives working together for like multiple performance. In here there's 2 2000 gig hard drives. They're both greens, and they run together you probably get around 120 megs a second. In this device you'd probably get closer around 90 megs a second because it is a SOHO, not the actual 259 Pro. The 259 Pro Plus actually does support up to 160 megs writes. And then you're looking also on the front USB port. If you press the device on the button on the top, it's just a power. But if you press this button, what it does is a quick copy. The quick copy button will copy anything that you decide to copy it to. So you put the little USB stick in, it'll copy a quick little folder that you have. Inside the packaging, they give you pretty much what you need with it. They give you the screws for the case, power supply, and Cat 6 cable, and instructions on how to access the QNAP. Other than that, it's a nice little device. You're able to basically get everything you want out of it, and more. It does support, like I said, pretty much anything that you really need it for. It's a lot of mainly for making sure that you have a double backup of everything, making sure that you have a backup of a backup, and if one hard drive fails, the other one kicks in. This one does support, like I said, RAID 0 and RAID 1. RAID 0 would be them 2 working together. If one hard drive dies, unfortunately lose everything, but with RAID 1, if one hard drive fails, the other one kicks over. The QNAP will then either send you an email, text message. It can also alert you in other ways. And it'll let you know which hard drive is failing. You immediately replace it, and it takes less than 24 hours for the hard drive to resync up altogether. Like I said, these do come in bigger platforms. This one here is available at EC Computers for a total of $349 without the hard drives, and you can just specialize any hard drives anywhere from 160 gigs and up, depending on how much space you want. This one is going to be implemented into a business here in Bell River, and I'm going to be backing up all of their PCs in the office. They're going to be storing data on here. They're going to be storing music, pictures, movies, anything that they really want, and just making sure that all the data is backed up. But that's pretty much it for today, so we'll leave it there, and see you guys next time.